Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Clone Wars line. Now, as always, if you like this video and want to see more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's free, and it really helps out the channel. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy's packaging. Here it is. As you can see here, it's on that classic Clone Wars card back. This one here has the kind of like holographic foil up here on the Star Wars logo. Pretty cool. When you flip it around onto the back, it's got an image of the figure itself here, as well as an image of Obi-Wan from the Clone Wars. Down at the bottom, of course, it's got the other figures that were released around the same time. And then finally, it does have a brief description. And of course, if you'd like to read that, you can go ahead and just pause the video. So overall, pretty standard stuff. So let's go ahead and get back to the figure itself here. Now, Obi-Wan stands at, let's see, about 3 3/4 inches tall to the top of his head. So basically in scale with all of your other Star Wars 3 3/4 inch figures. He does come with a ton of accessories. The first one here is this jetpack. As you can see here, it is nicely detailed. It does have a big, doofy missile launcher on the back, which does fire out. And as you can see there's really no detail on the rocket launcher itself. This, of course, does plug into this hole on the back of Obi-Wan here, if you wanted to pose him with that. His next accessory is this helmet here. Pretty nicely done. It is nicely weathered, and basically instead of this slipping on over the top of his head, you actually just pop the figure's head off and then swap it onto the ball peg. And I think it does actually look pretty cool once it is on the figure. It's a pretty nice touch. And then of course finally it does come with Obi-Wan's lightsaber, very nicely painted and has a nice translucent blade, which is always nice. So as far as articulation on this figure goes, I think it's actually the weakest part of this figure. It does kind of suffer from a lot of the same problems that some of the earlier Clone Wars figures had. So let's go ahead and run through it here. He's got a ball peg in the head. If it'll focus, come on. Ball peg here in the head, nice range of motion, and of course that is the same with the helmet on. He has ball hinge shoulders, decent range of motion there, you can swivel them at 360. He has hinged elbows with a swivel wrists, and then a swivel waist. Underneath his skirts, which are nice and rubbery, he has swivel hips, and unfortunately, that's where his articulation stops. So unfortunately, you know, in the earlier Clone Wars line, they did this a lot where basically the legs of the figure don't really have any articulation. And that's a real shame, because if they did have knee and ankle joints on here, I would pretty much say that this is a perfect figure. You know, without them, I still think that the overall look of the figure is really nice, and I am very nostalgic for this period of Clone Wars toys, you know. But overall, I can't say that it's like the best version of Obi-Wan. I think the articulation does really take away. If you do want a Clone Wars style or animated style Obi-Wan, this is one of the better ones you can get, but obviously there are other more realistic versions that have better articulation. So overall, I do recommend this figure. I think it looks good, but just know that it does have some serious articulation limitations. So anyways, if you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a like or a comment, and I guess I'll see you guys later.